But on to the reject of the week. Now, last week we didn't have one, but this week we are definitely having one because it's been a little chaotic in the UFC, especially after the fact that they announced the White House card. And the one that's been vocal equally the most, I'll put it this way, Mr. Jon Bone Jones. All right. And I know SG3 is probably tuning in and be like, that's right, the greatest. Whatever. No, he's not. All right. He's not in my book, at least. I give you props when it comes to he's undefeated. All right, whatever case it be. Fine. I was a big fan. Not no more. Not ish. Not ever since. But Mr. Jon Jones, man, he's deserving of the reject of the week. And you guys want to know why? Because he's crying. That boy is over there crying at home saying, why can't I be on the White House card? I want to be on the White House card. Let me join the White House card. No. Dana says, hell no, I don't want you being on the White House card. You want to know why? And everyone's like, what? Oh, he's a big name. I think he can sell tickets. He could be a big karate with the freaking UFC card. He's the GOAT. Da, 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 da. Well, guess why he ain't on the card? He's untrustworthy. You really think they're going to put this whole dynamic of a White House card and give it to a person like Jon Jones and say, hey, we're going to book you. And hey, you're going to be a headliner and then sell tickets and all stuff like that just to get freaking told that you're not going to be part of it anymore? No, I don't want to deal with that. And I'm sure as hell Dana's like in his head saying, no, I don't want to deal with your drama. I'm up to here. We've had a lot of your drama, a lot of your issues. Just as much, I like you. Dana's always said he's the greatest fighter in the world. He's this and that. He's always given Jon Jones his flowers. But when it comes to business, that boy has been the worst. Plain and simple, the worst to work with. And it's not only just because of his injuries. And I know Dana wants to kind of shed his arthritis hips or whatever case it be. But guess what? It's not just that. It's just a matter of he's untrustworthy. No one can trust this guy. How many times have we seen him on the card or at least discussed that he's going to be on the card and yet something falls through because either he gets hurt, he doesn't want to participate, or he just is an aggravation of negotiations? That ain't Dana's fault. That's on them. That's on his fault. If he don't want to participate to be on the card, then go somewhere. Go get. Because there's other younger fighters on the upcoming. Given the opportunity, what are they going to do? They're going to say, hell yeah, let me be part of it. Let me get on this card. They ain't going to sit here and listen to this guy and let us listen to him cry and whine and be like, well, I want this money. I want that money. I want this and that. I want the Lamborghini. I want the one that's red, not the one that's yellow. Shut up. Don't care. Give it to the young buck. Give it to the young guy who's making a name for himself. Get up out there and let it happen. You know, that's just me. That's just my take to it. All right. Aggravates me when it discusses about this guy. But I'm sorry. I have to put it out there. You guys are looking at me like, what? Oh my God. Yeah. You know why? Because he not only just sparked up controversy, he sparked up these other guys to start talking. The loser club. That's what I call these guys. All right. These three people right here that were once, and I give it to you guys, was once the main top headliners for UFC. All right. And I know they're probably like, Colby Covington. Look, his mouth after Conor, his mouth was by far one of the craziest mouth on the mic to talk. All right. So he built his name up to be a top fighter, to get top money, top attention for the UFC. He really was. He really did a good job about that. I give you that. I give him that. Give his props on that. But all in all, these freaking guys who have not won their last few fights. I don't know about Colby. Maybe I'm double check my stat. I apologize if I'm misspoken. But honestly, pertaining to out of his last 6 fights, I believe he's lost more than lost than he won, my opinion. But come on. Especially Conor, bro. You lost Khabib. You lost ever since. All right. You won the Cowboy fight. Oh, good job, man. You know, and then Ronda. Come on, woman. Please. please, you want to sit here and give us you go on this podium to highlight your fight with Gina, and I feel so bad for Gina. Gina's phenomenal. She is a lovely woman. She's definitely a great MMA fighter, one of the pioneers to the woman in the division over there in UFC. But some way, somehow, you overshadowed her in this just to promote your mouth and draw attention to this, which I give it to you. You're doing a good job. You're drawing a lot of attention to what your fight going to end up be like on Netflix. You really are. But Rhonda, please keep your comments to yourself right now because you sound ignorant. You really are sound ignorant because it's like, oh, the UFC used to be this and used to be that and all this kind of stuff. Bruh, stop. You want to shadow this light as if saying, oh, Dana had a chance to make this fight happen in UFC. People want to see this fight. Didn't nobody want to see not right now. They want it's like the same situation that happened between Mayweather and Pacquiao. We wanted to see this fight 10 years before it was actually announced. Okay. So right now that it's being announced, it's like as if, all right, we'll watch it. I mean, it's free. It's on Netflix. But we have the subscription. Why not? Sure. I'll tune in. But if you were to sit there and tell me that I would have to pay a $59.99 charge to watch you and Gina fight, I ain't paying that. I'm sorry. I'm going to go old-fashioned and bootleg the bad boy. I'll be honest with that. I am not tuning in to watch you guys. I'm not. And it's not knocking you two fight because I'm a big fan of Gina. I was a big fan of you, Rhonda. I was definitely a big fan of you. But this right here, come on. You got to stop. You got to stop. Just stop. You're not that girl. You definitely, especially watching you train. Come on. You know how much more memes we got of you training, bro? It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. And right now, it is what it is. The three people that are upset and the three people that are vocal about it are the same three people that have not had a winning record in the last 6 fights. Ish, give or take. All right. So, loser club, sorry, suck it up. You're not on the card. And the reason being, you're not reliable. You're not going to entertain. The only entertainment you're going to give us is you getting knocked out. So, don't be mad. Don't be mad. Just move on. Move on to your next project. Connor, you got bare knuckle. You got a lot of things to worry about. Worry about it. Don't even bother entertaining UFC fights no more. We're done. I don't want to see it anymore. I'm sorry. I don't care. Well, maybe I do. Maybe if they announce and say Taporia is going to fake Connor, fine. Because guess what I want to see? I want to see Taporia knock the block off your head. That's what I want to see. Rhonda, you say you're going to go back to UFC. That's fine. Give me Amanda Nunes rematch. Why? Because I want to see Amanda Nunes knock the block off your ass. Colby, say you want to fight back in UFC one more time. That's fine. Give me another Usman fight with that one. I'll bet you any money Usman will love to get that trilogy up in that bad boy. Trilogy? Maybe they had a 4th fight. Maybe. Either way, Usman will love another chance to knock you out or knock your jaw out. Don't matter. Just saying. It is what it is.